Good morning. I trust everyone is doing well this morning. It's time for number 38, Coffee and Vinyl, number 38. Amazing. There you go. Yeah. Wow. Let's see what's happening here. I got some records to inspect. I had some couple pickers come in yesterday and bring some records. So I got a few inspected before the sale last night. So now it's time to inspect some more. This is the Rascals, folks. The Rascals' greatest hits, Timepiece. It's a timepiece. Ooh. There's a note right here, folks. Property of Inez Winstead. So Inez, if you're watching me, I have your record right here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah. All right. Doesn't look too nice. Good morning, Carson. How are you? You got sleepy eyes like me? I do. That's for sure. Of course, I think you're in another time zone than me, aren't you, Carson? I have 8:31. 8:31. This is interesting. It says RCA. This is Record Club. And then super hits of the 70s. Wonder what the super hits are. Record 1, record 2, record 3. It's got 3 discs in it, folks. Sometimes 3 disc just makes it so hard on the jacket. 732. Hey, yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna pull these out of here, folks. Yeah, a lot of paper to get spread around. There we go. She's just dancing up a storm. There you go. Let's see. So it's an RCA Record Club. It's Living Strings, Living Voices, Living Jazz, Living Marimbas, Living La Vida Loca. No, that's another one. Living Jazz, Living Piano, Living Brass, Living Trio, Living. Wow. How about that? You've seen those records before. Living Stereo, Living da da da. So this is a super hits of the 70s performed by those cats. How about that? That's very interesting. Wow. On the actual disc, it says Record Club. Isn't that interesting? It's on the super, super, super thin RCA. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Wow, this is interesting, folks. Well, there you go. That's a candidate for the dollar bin, just because the vinyl's kind of, yeah, there you go. Interesting. Never seen it before. It's interesting to see. I might have to put it in the $2 bin because I might have to put it in a bag so it just won't continue to get messed up. But yeah. I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. It is gorgeous here. I love these K-Tel records, folks. 20 explosive hits. I've always wanted one of these little record thingies. You put it on top of your credenza, your cabinet, or whatever, and you just flip through your records. The story goes it works on gravity. If they run across one that doesn't have a disc in it, it stops. So you know where to put that missing disc. Good lineup here. Shocking Blue. I like Shocking Blue. Yeah. K-Tel, you gotta love them. Sometimes they sound okay. Other times they sound really bad. And then sometimes the songs are short, but it's like 10 songs on this side, 10 on the other side. It's a lot of. But anyway, I think I mentioned it before many times, but I have a Wake Forest final champion that likes to buy the K-Tel. So that's really neat. So part of the records I had last night were from this picker had brought them in. And then some of them I inspected and some I didn't finish, but some need inner sleeves, some need a bath, some needs to go ahead and be priced $1. This is the most interesting one that came in that group. Okay. This is from Britain with Beat. I have no idea what they're trying to say here, but it's like these guys got the worst wig, so I can't tell if they're trying to be in drag or trying to be cool or whatever. It's on the Modern Sound label, which is a very, very, very budget label. Yeah. A handful of young men, armed with guitars, drumsticks, camouflaged with long hair, and loaded with talent, have taken our country by storm. British Invasion. There you go. But they've done a lot of cool covers. I Want to Hold Your Hand, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, 8 Days a Week, I'm Henry, 8th I Am, Can't Buy Me Love, and so forth. The record, yeah, record looks really bad. I might be able to wash it and put it in a sleeve in a bag. The bottom split. And it's just so goofy that someone may want it just because of the goofiness. It looks like it used to be Helen's record, and then for whatever reason, Izetta got it. So I hear voices. So cross through the line. This is a folk compilation. The Limelighters, Barry McGuire, New Christy Minstrels. Yeah. Sometimes you can hear a lot of folk music that you're not necessarily familiar with when you listen to a folk comp like this. Yeah. And that's the cool thing about some of those K-Tel records and Ronco. You can just pop them on, and sometimes the band got popular with one song, and you get a chance to hear that one song. I don't think this record is going to make the cut, folks. This is Gary Lewis and the Playboys. Well, aside from that, it looks like someone just grabbed a point and did something. I'm gonna look out the window, folks. It might be a Spectrum or something out there. Here's another compilation. K-Tel. Crazy stuff. It's a good lineup. Yeah. This is B.J. Thomas. I hooked on a feeling. Needs an inner sleeve. Yeah. I'd like to know where all these inner sleeves go. Yeah. Give me some coffee. Mm. Yeah. So Carson, I know you're here. Do you have any compilations that you enjoy? This is Three Dog Night. I've always want to see what kind of car that is they're driving. Never think about doing an internet search, but it's very cool. I have no idea it holds that many people. It will hold that many people. This is an album cover I've always liked, Lighthouse. Very psychedelic, very Peter Max-ish. Yeah. It's been a crazy morning, folks, with alerts and things like that. Last night it was crazy with the amount of tweets that were happening all over the world. Yeah. Yeah. And it's still happening. I'm going to have to turn my phone to silent. Hey, good morning, Kurt. Cheers. The inner sleeves go in the same place the long socks go. Gosh. I got a feeling there's going to be... Oh. I got a feeling there's going to be more inner sleeves in that place than there are long socks. Yeah. Anyway, Lighthouse, I like them. They're kind of 60s pop. Just a little touch of psych. 1971 is this one. I love the cover. I hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing. This is excerpts from the rock opera Jesus Christ Superstar. Have you guys gotten into, I mean, as far as rock is concerned, have you gotten into like classic rock? Hey, good morning, Hot Mess. Amy, how are you? Cheers. Have you guys gotten into Three Dog Night? They had some songs that were very, very, very familiar, but also they had a lot of songs that just went unplayed. Yeah, I think this one had an inner sleeve. Yeah. Amy, have I asked you, do you play vinyl? Does Amy play vinyl? I hope you do. This is the Association, and this the Wendy was a big hit for them, and it's the song on here. Yeah, just some nice pop music, folks. Not heavy at all. Not heavy at all. Just some good old pop. So I was thinking of ways I could potentially, the way the shop's set up, I can only allow one person in the Raleigh location, and which I'm totally happy with. I don't want anybody to be unsafe, and including myself. But I was thinking about you do not play. Oh, okay. Who sings the song Still the One? We're still having fun, and you're still the one. Hey, good morning, Donald. Cheers. That would be Orleans. Yeah, thanks for chiming in there, Don. Appreciate it. Yeah, Orleans. We're still having fun. And where the guy's got their very deep voice. Yeah. And you're still the one. This is Elton John. This is a soundtrack to Friends. Yeah, so I was thinking about what I could do. Could I set up a tent outside to make it a little easier for people to dig? Could I put some things on the patio and try to make it happen that way. What could I do? What can I do to make it happen? So I'm always thinking about stuff like that. All right, Amy. Very cool. This is good rock here. That's my parents' song. All right. They're still having fun. And they're still the ones. Gary Rafferty. I like Gary Rafferty a lot. It's just some plain out good music. Oh, this one's it's got a transistor on it. All right. All right, this is the best one I looked at all day. Yay! Very cool. Yeah. So I'm just trying to think of things to, if I were to put a couple tents in the parking lot and people were to shop out there, would it be good for them? Would it take me 2 hours to set up and 2 hours to tear down? Just thinking about stuff like that. Hey, that first record, that early record I showed, talking about living. Here's a living brass. Living brass salutes Tom Jones. I tell you, folks, sometimes some of the stuff like this, that's just we see all the time, not very valuable. Good music, recorded very well. Wonderful players, and sometimes it's some of the same players that's on everything else. Producers, people who make beats, if you will, they come in and they're all over stuff like that, and they're buying it like crazy. So interesting, that's for sure. Would this make it to the cheesecake section? Maybe. Yeah. You don't play vinyl, but you love music. Oh, I hear you. Well, if you ever get the opportunity, vinyl's fun to play. Of course, I'm not a CD snob either, or a cassette snob. I just like playing music, but I do prefer for my vinyl to sound as quiet as possible and having the best sounding as possible. Yeah. This is Steppenwolf, recorded live at various concerts during early 1970. Yeah. John Kay. Yeah. This is a deluxe 2-record set. Every time I find Steppenwolf, it's not very clean. Not only is this one not very clean, but it looks like it's gotten some moisture. So there we go. That's going to need a bath and a new inner sleeve. Yeah. And here's the second set. And then after it's a bath, it'll probably be salvageable. Just don't see these records very often at all. Yeah. Cheers. I'll rip a CD in a heartbeat. I'll listen to music on my phone. I'll listen to the radio. I'll do all sorts of things, but it's just fun to be able to listen to music. Class Clown, George Carlin. He's a comedian that regularly sells. Warning, this record contains 7 words you can never say on television. Hearing it could infect your mind, curve your spine, and lose the war for the Allies. There you go. Yeah. I'm going to reveal my age here, but Steppenwolf Live was a big record at parties when I was in high school. Ooh, I bet it was. So I think we all have heard, if we listen to radio, classic rock radio, we hear Magic Carpet Ride. But they had a song called The Pusher. That's heavy. Ooh, yeah. I bet you probably heard that song a time or two, Don. I could just see the whole party coming to to a standstill and going like, "The Pusher!" Everybody's singing the Pusher at the same time, all in unison. Yeah. Oh, Don, good news for you. I was able to track down some records for you, so hopefully tomorrow's the day. I'll be in Raleigh tomorrow, and then I'll be in Wake Forest on Saturday. Hey, this one's in nice condition. Even the jacket's in nice condition. Yay! Yeah. I appreciate everybody coming over and hanging out with me. It's been really helping me stay focused and a little bit. And of course, I got to get things done anyway. Yeah. Christopher Cross. Little Yacht Rock. Yeah. Valerie Carter does background vocals on here. Of course, I had her recently in one of the sales. Larry Carlton plays guitar. Lenny Castro plays percussion. Don Henley sings on here. Eric Johnson plays guitar. Nicolette Larson's on here. Michael McDonald's on here. Michael Martian. And his wife Stormy. J.D. Souther. There you go. They were arrested in Milwaukee for playing the Pusher because of the language. Wow. And it's such an anti-drug song. Hey, good morning, Harry. Cheers. That's good. All right. I like it when a record's clean. I like it when they're flat, too. This one's not flat. Darn it. Yeah. I think it's too much of a bowl to even put the weight on and give it a try. This record's kind of common anyway. It's a really good record, folks. If you get an opportunity, you should check it out, even if it's just on YouTube listening to it. How are things with Harry today? Yeah. They were arrested. Dang it. That's a shame. And, yeah. The ever-changing world. This is one of those Atlantic compilations. The Super Hits, and this is volume 4. They're really good. They usually have some good soul on here. Wilson Pickett, Bee Gees, Dusty Springfield, Cream, Aretha, Clarence Carter, Arthur Brown, Tyrone Davis, Archie Bell and the Drells, Clarence Carter, The Rascals, and another Aretha song. Yeah. Which reminds me, folks, I just thought of something. I need to make a note. I don't have it at the moment. I've had it before. Hopefully I'll have it again. And I don't have one in my personal library. But it's a really good one. It's a really good one to have. All right, just making a note. Something that came to mind. If I don't write it down, it'll be gone. So I'll put that on my computer. Yeah, so there we go. But yeah, there was a lot of wonderful festivals, folks, that just left us with some wonderful music. That's for sure. Yeah. I love these inner sleeves. I love looking at these albums that were available. This is soul. Yeah. Do you have a copy of that, Harry? Atlantic Pop Festival. Isles of Bright. Yeah, good stuff like that. I haven't even heard the entire Woodstock, which was released last year. With more additional stuff. I have not. Oh, this one's really cool, folks. This let's see. Do I have a bag I can put it in? I do not have a bag handy. This is Johnny Rivers, Rocks the Folk. Okay. Let's take a look at the back of it. Okay. And then I'm going to show you somebody had put staples in it. Voices are getting louder. Take a peek. I think it is a hard one to find. I see a white van with a ladder. I don't know of anything happening. Sometimes other tenants in the building. So anyway, there you go, folks. This is one of the Taiwanese unauthorized. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, these typically don't sound very good. They're cool to look at. They're unique. If you like Johnny Rivers and you have everything, you might want to get this one because it's on this beautiful strawberry vinyl. However, it's not in very good condition. And when it was new, it probably didn't sound very good at all. So someone will like it just for that. Yeah. I got a question. Are people buying 8 tracks or is it a tough sell? So that's a good question, Harry. The people who buy 8 tracks are the people who have all the Kiss records, but find a Kiss 8 track and they can put it on the shelf and say, look at there. Some people play 8 tracks. And if you have a vintage car that has an 8 track in it, it's good to have a few 8 tracks sitting on the seat beside you in some type of album, like a box. I don't know. You got a vintage Corvette or something like that. It's good to have something like that. So, some people play 8 tracks, and which is great. Some people collect 8 tracks, and that's what they want to do. They want to play it. And so the serious people who collect 8 tracks, they have a box full of the replacement foam. They know how to take the 8 track apart and clean the tape and re-spool it. They put a new splice on it, and the splice is silver because when it runs across the head, it goes click click, and it changes that. So, yeah, there you go. There's a lot of common 8 tracks, and then there's some that are kind of unique, kind of special. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. As a whole, most every 8 track I sell has been $1, unless it's Kiss or Rolling Stones or Frank Zappa or Pink Floyd. You know, the Beatles, the big hitters, where people just like to buy them just to collect. So there you go. I gather I think it's coming up soon, and we'll take a look at it. This is Art Garfunkel. All right, folks, do you know what group he used to be part of? There was 2 people. All right, what was the duo he was part of? This is Art Garfunkel. Okay. Picked up around 10, and there you go. And of course, there's tons of what I call truck stop tapes. They're just totally unauthorized. I've been looking for Sex Pistols 8 track. All right, very cool. Let's see if somebody can come in here and chime in with what duo Art Garfunkel was part of. Art Garfunkel has a wonderful voice, and bless his heart, he didn't write the songs. but he did a lot of covers. Breakaway, I think, is um, a really good song. And I don't even think he had any successful radio hits afterwards. Um, all right, Carson is exactly correct. Simon and Garfunkel, as well as Stephen. Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Stephen. Cheers. And Stephen's correct. Tom and Jerry. God save the Queen. Yeah, they sure were. Ooh, this is a droopy, folks. So it's like it's not that it's a disc. It's just kind of like on the edges. It's droop. Yeah. Oh wow, I've never seen this before. Can I show it to you? It's just like a smiley. It's just a droopy. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's droopy. The jacket's good. Anybody need a jacket upgrade? God save the Queen. I had one Tom and Jerry 7-inch, but I didn't recognize who it was. And so yeah, someone got that 7-inch from me, and I hope they enjoy it for many years to come. Yeah, the droop. Yeah, that's a new one, Carson. I can't say I've seen it all because when you do, something pops up. This is a very popular record. When it was new, it probably sold quite a bit, and I'm sure it was all over the radio. You probably couldn't escape. Vincent and American Pie. Yeah. There we go. Wow. Yeah. So there we go. Tom Nicole. Oh, Stephen, how are you doing today, sir? How are things over on your neck of the woods? You had the 45 of which one, Harry? Ooh. Whoever was outside talking has entered the building upstairs. So there we go. Yeah. It's got a ladder. Could be electrical, could be plumbing. I have no idea, but I haven't been told to be on the lookout. Yeah. Sonny and Cher. There we go. This is a local cat, real popular in the 80s. Oh, that's so good to hear. Yeah. Harry had American Pie, had the 45 American Pie. That one was one that would continue on the other side, flip it over. Mike Cross, local cat, born in the country, went to UNC, University of North Carolina. And the story goes, he picked up, I don't know, the guitar or the fiddle while in college. But really cool cat. Oh, there was a record that came in yesterday. Is it here? It might be here, Stephen. You may know these cats. Arrogance. That is the coffee. Good morning, Adam. Cheers. That is so strange. That is so strange, Adam. Where's my cut? Oh my stars. That is so strange. Wow. What do you know? Let's see, arrogance, is it right here? Yeah, it's right here. Lively. Arrogance. Okay. It's Don Dixon and Robert Kirkland, um, Rod Abernathy. You know, those kind of people. Yeah. I did ask you once. You can read about so many different things, and the next thing you know, you're getting an ad for it. That is crazy. Lively is the record. Let's see. I just don't remember who was in Arrogance at certain times and certain releases. Let's see if there's some information on here. Rod Abernathy, Scott Davison, Don Dixon, Robert Kirkland, Marty Stout. There we go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Well, and so they're regional for here, and so it's always a good sell when we get Arrogance in. Ooh, so far so good. You know, talking about parties, Donald, this was quite the party record, and I like the inner sleeve is yellow. I like the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. The first editions had yellow inner sleeves. Ooh, I love them when they're like that. There's grooves on here, but I don't think there's any information. Of course, this needs a bath. Yep. I recognize Shane's voice outside now. He's the maintenance guy. Yeah. Yeah, what time is it? 37. So yeah, I'm glad this is in good condition. So there we go. That's going to be a desirable. Needs a bath though. Needs bath, new inner sleeves. I'll keep the old inner sleeves, but needs a bath, new inner sleeves, and a bag. Yeah. And then somebody be really happy to get that record. Jimmy Buffett. This is the label, ABC Dunlop. This record was very, very, very well loved. It's flat. So there you go. Arrogance. Jimmy Buffett, some drinking music. Yeah, I remember going to pool parties and Jimmy Buffett was played a lot. Ah, Bonnie Raitt, new record. Yeah. Let's see what else we have here, folks. George Carlin, Toledo window box. This is the front. There's his window box. He's growing some plants. And there's the back. Oh, I guess his plant didn't make it. It's got a sticker on it. Solomon Company. Solomon Company. It was $5.42 when it was new. How about that? Quick, Carson. Break out the inflation calculator. What would it cost today? All right. It's acceptable. He was a funny dude. He was very funny. Yeah. Don Dixon had a song called "Praying Mantis," which I don't know. Did it made it outside of North Carolina a little bit, maybe more regional or than just local. "Praying Mantis." It's a good song, and he had his wife, beautiful lady, Marty Jones. She did some good music. I like her. Remember the band called LaRue? This is one of the RCA 1982 special radio series. LaRue, Volume 18. I don't know if these were commercially available or I've had these before. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Don is a legend. Yeah, absolutely. Just think if it wasn't for Don, REM may not be as popular as they are now, or were. I don't even know if REM's popular at all anymore, but you know. Okay, apparently this was radio. Here's a cue sheet, folks. And I tell you that the record I have by the Beatles, I wish I had the cue sheet for that, but I haven't been able to find it. Yeah. So, yeah. This show is brought to you through the courtesy of RCA Records. Have a good day. There you go. These are fun to listen to. It's essentially one track. It's not a lock track. And it's not flat. But I'll put it out there anyway just because it's a little rare. I hear a machine like a saw or something. Yeah, LaRue. I've seen a lot of their records. I can't say I've listened to them, but they had to be good. Or if not, they wouldn't be making there weren't been so many records made. Yeah. So Adam, you were talking about the that advertisement you're getting on Instagram. Are they directing you to any particular place to go and purchase this? I don't want to say it out loud. It'll be all over my Instagram. Is it one of the online retailers telling you to do this? Hopefully not the big A. Yeah. So there you go. Okay, so that was one group, and now I have another group to go through. I won't be able to go through it all, but I can get a start anyway. Some things will definitely not be looked at just because of desirability. So yeah, excuse me as I grab some records, sling them over. All right, we did it. She had too big something. And Joe Stampley. Joe Stampley. Yeah. Check out those shoes, folks. They're boots. I'm gathering this is country. Yep, I think so. This is strange. Okay, that's cool. Click on it. Someone's air conditioner's not working. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, this looks fun. It's Bert Campernet. Camfort. It's a great record. It won't sell. It won't sell for $1, folks. Unless Tyler, the Creator, samples it. And then people come in and say, but it's a Christmas song. There you go. Okay. Yeah. The crazy world of the internet with commerce. Here's another Christmas record, folks. So many Christmas records go in the dollar bin without even looking at them, and then a lot of Christmas records end up going in the free bin. But hopefully we'll have things will turn around, folks. First, I hope everyone is safe, and I'm hoping that everyone stays safe. And I'm hoping that we have some medical treatment that would prevent us from getting sick in that respect. And I would like to see things turn around really soon. And I was thinking out loud because when Christmas is coming, I sell quite a bit of Christmas music. And I was thinking a lot of the Christmas music ends up in a free bin. If you buy something, you get a Christmas record. However, I was thinking out loud, hoping that things would turn around before this so that I could give away some Christmas music as well. Have the opportunity to sell some Christmas music. So I want to make sure I stay as positive as I possibly can, not only to you, but for me also. So there you go. Merry Christmas, Johnny Mathis. His Christmas records generally sound really well. Buy a set of tires, get a Christmas record. Best loved ballads. There you go. Best loved ballads. What is this? Classical music. They are fun, aren't they, Adam? There's a lot of cool ones that are out there. Yeah. And there's a lot of them. Gosh. This is homemade Christmas music. It's got some traditional carols played on homemade instruments. And it was Bob McNally. He built these instruments and he played these songs. I see a hammered dulcimer. I see a 6-string acoustic guitar. I see a lap dulcimer. And I see this little thingy right here. I should have bought one years ago, but it's in the center. Oh, it's in the center right here. Martin had one of these one year, and like a traveler's guitar. And I have no idea what this is, but this one doesn't have strings on it. So Martin had a little 6-string travel guitar, which was really cool. I should have bought one a long time ago when they were like super cheap. If you do, let me know. Do a screenshot of it. That's for sure. This is Donna Fargo, the happiest girl in the whole USA. She does look happy. I'm happy for her. Skippity doodle all day. I'm the happiest girl in the whole USA. Boy. This one's kind of neat. So this is a Raleigh. It's got a Raleigh connection. So this is bluegrass. Not sure where they're from. I'm thinking either Greensboro or Chapel Hill or Raleigh. But this was recorded in Raleigh at a music venue called The Pier. And The Pier was in called the Cameron Village Underground. It's basically a shopping center, but they did have a basement. And Cameron Village Underground was I never went. It was before my time, but they had several music venues, and in the parking lot there was um, a staircase that went down, and it looked much like a subway in New York City. And anyway, so this is the bluegrass experience. Yeah, and so this was recorded at the pier, which was at the Kimmerer Village Underground. The pier, when it closed, they later moved to another shopping center, but I don't think they could keep the same amendment going. So this is a kind of a rare special record. However, it is dished. It's on Round Hold Records. Okay. So I'm thinking REM had their first gig at the pier in Raleigh, North Carolina. Their first North Carolina gig was there. Yeah, that was kind of neat. There was a Go-Go's show that was recorded and put online of Go-Go's at the pier. Yeah. What in the world is this? Beringer? So it's factory sealed. Beringer Mannheim. Okay, I've seen a lot of things with records, folks. Help me decipher this. Lab Manager 7000, a unique new data management system for the single 705 or 737 or to network multiple analyzers. Rapidly generates chartable report forms and a wide variety of user-defined reports with high-capacity data storage and speedy retrieval. Isn't that time-saving? So it looks like a personal computer with a CRT and a printer. There we go. And of course, they have larger computers and larger stuff. This is interesting. Well, I'm not seeing IBM, so I see Hitachi. Yeah, there you go. There you go, folks. It's factory seal. Hey, if you ever see those computer keyboards in the junk stores or yard sales, and you touch the heat, it goes click, 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 click. They're super desirable if you ever want to be on the lookout for that and purchase something. Gosh, folks, this is boring. This is Living Guitars. And I like the cover. Looks like an Ike and Tina cover. Bushnell or something. It's on the RCA label. Yeah, it's relatively flat. Bluegrass Breakdown. There you go. Mule Skinner Blues. Orange Blossom Special. Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Rolling in My Baby's Arms. Rolling in My Sweet Baby's Arms. So, folks, hey, I'm tired of looking at these records. There's nothing exciting in here. I'll take that back. There was some good stuff in here. Three Dog Night, Arrogance, LaRue, George Carlin. There was some good stuff in here, folks. Yeah. Wow. Maker of drugs and diagnostic products. Maybe they had a division that was computer and data and information. Yeah, could be. But anyway, there we go, folks. I want to thank everybody for coming to hang out with me, enjoying some coffee, talking about vinyl and cool things like that. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Is everybody working for the weekend? Or are they playing some Loverboy? But hey, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Play some good music and let's talk about it later. All right, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.